Hello everybody, we're at 555 Broadcast Drive, Honorary Male Showers Avenue, legendary black news anchor. This is the home of WKRG5. This is where I used to come every Monday night and do 2 television shows before I fly out or drive to do this is it. This is the studio of WKRG TV5. And this is the place where RoseAnnHaven, this big powerful station. And why would they come for me the way they did, calling me self-proclaimed and all of that, when for years I was right here at this television station doing gospel extravaganza in this very building right here, at this very building right here in Mobile, Alabama. This would be okay if I let them hide, but oh no, you're not gonna come for me and hide. You're not gonna assassinate my character and hide. You didn't have that to do. You crowd everyone else, whether they're guilty or not. You crowd them, and you places like this that send a lot of innocent people to prison because they get on and exploit people as if they are guilty, and you, the public, go along with this kind of foolishness. I've been guilty of believing the news above the individual, when here in America we're innocent until proven guilty. If you were gonna come on the news and talk about me, it was only fairness to me that you follow the story, not follow conjecture, and not that you use inflammatory statements to poison my constituents against me, which you did. You know, so what I'm doing, I'm letting them see the fool you made of them. You know, if you wanna know what I'm doing, if you want to get into the details, I don't mind telling you about, but I got a ding-a-ling to play with. I just want, for the record, I got a ding-a-ling to play with. I need you to know that. So you get on there and talk about he intellectually disabled. Well, with his intellectually disabled self, he was arrested Wednesday the 17th for driving with suspended driving license. So he's not that disabled. And for receiving stolen goods. You know what they did? They didn't hide his picture. It's a shame. I want the broadcasters to see this. I need any kind of news anchor. I'm gonna put this up on YouTube because I need any kind of news anchor to see this. Any investigating television. This is my hometown that railroaded me and tried to assassinate my character and put heinous stuff out there in the press about me. When I used to come to this place every Monday night with Mary Whitaker, myself, every Monday night, sometimes do 2 shows, change and go out and do revivals or what have you. And here this is, and many times when I'm featured downtown singing at the old courthouse be it for Mayor Sam Jones, or the present Mayor Sandy Stimson, and the Mobile City Council members. The television, the news are there. And they knew me. They was very deliberate. And the thing that make them culpable is the fact What do they have to hide? And why did they lie? Why did they lie? Why did they pretend that Anthony Alford was a member of my church when he never been to my church? He never heard me preach. Why did they tell him that I was the public relations director of a community mortuary, 1770 West I-65 Service Road South, between Barrel Furniture and D&K Menswear? Why didn't they tell him that? Joseph Giles made a fool out of them. And I'm trying to show you where they in turn made a fool out of you. With foolishness that is a shame that they would stoop that far. But they did. And here we are. RoseAnnHaven. See this powerful station? See the antennas back there? This powerful station. They got a lot of money. They got a lot of money. They got a lot of liability insurance. And I need a lawyer to help me get it. I need a lawyer that's worth your weight in gold. Because these lawyers today, they so sorry, they'll bleed the innocent. They'll know you're innocent, but they out for money. I mean, you know, with this case, you'll get your money in winning. Without fail, you would get your money. This big old station, I came from downtown, from St. Louis Street to here. See this large antenna? She got behind this desk. See, I'm bold. When you lie on me and come for my name, oh baby, it's on. It's on. And so I'm gonna put the news on the news. I'm gonna put the news on blast. You don't have no integrity. It should be fair press. But y'all are bigots, you're white supremacists, and you knew I'm gonna get no preacher should have to deal with this, that you don't, in all fairness, come to them and talk about whatever. I was on this station for years right here doing my television broadcast, Gospel Extravaganza. And here none of y'all came to me and said anything. Nothing at all. Now you'll see them there, Mayor Showers know me. You got to go far to find somebody in Mobile that don't know me. But that old prejudiced Ku Klux Klan, Joey McGuire, he hid in there. And Sheriff Cochran looked the other way to his criminal activity. He tried to plan selling grudges and score. He tried to get me locked up to spend the night in jail. But that didn't happen, because you can't win against a praying man. 1 plus God is the majority. Though it host should encamp against me, my heart should not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. That's right. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Any kind of money. That old wretched RoseAnnHaven is a Christian. You want to find some real killers, some real low down, ever since before slavery. These so-called Christians, they'll do anything. That's why I'm a believer, I'm a disciple, I'm a follower of Jesus, but y'all can have Christianity because y'all done drunk the Kool-Aid. That's a brand. And the Christians of the day ain't nothing like the Christians was in the Bible. And I heard that term was just used maybe once or twice. So I'm a believer. I'm a disciple. I'm going to follow Jesus every day of my life. But Christianity, any kind of money. It was a Christian. She's a Christian that got on the news and had my name. And I wouldn't have a job where I got to assassinate people, because it's the judge and the jury that prove who's innocent or guilty. All you talk about is what is alleged. All of that, ad-libbing, you did that, whatever. I'm not saying you shouldn't have made a report. That's equal. That's fair. I'm on the news. Someone filed whatever against me. But how did that make me end up? How did it end up about my ministry at that point? The charge wasn't that I was a bad preacher. The charge wasn't that I couldn't preach. The charge wasn't that he was under my ministry, he was following me, or he had heard me preach. And you mentioned nothing about what we had in common. Anthony Alford and myself was nothing but the funeral home, 1770 West I-65 Service Road South. That storefront funeral home right there, that's all we had in common, nothing else. I was the public relations director. And you believe that I'm gonna be the relation director and I'm gonna be a freak too? That I'm foolishness. But this just another one among the many, because I'm gonna spotlight, I'm gonna feature this whole situation, and I'm gonna talk to President Biden here, and somebody called me, said, what's going on, what happened? What kind of help you need from us? How can we spotlight this situation? I love Mobile, but what we have a situation here now is I'm collateral damage, and I'm mincemeat for the foolishness of these clannish sheriffs they got, that whoever they want to spotlight and whatever they want to do to them, they can have at it. And Mayor Sandy Simpson will look the other way. Chief Lawrence Baptista looked the other way. Because there's a chain of command, there's a chain of protocol, and so you can go on and so forth through that. So they can hide it from you and make it, well, you go to this person and you go to that person. I'm not gonna run all around Mobile in a pandemic on foolishness. Why would he bring a case against me that he can't prove? What did it have to be thrown out? If he couldn't take it to court all the way, why would he do it? He did it because he's a cracker, low-down Klan. And he directed these people that's in cahoots with them to not say nothing to me, not let me say nothing about in my defense, to rebuttal these lies told on me. And y'all can sit there and take it. Y'all can allow it. Not me. In Jesus' name, I ain't. No, I ain't got to put up with this kind of foolishness because I'm saved. Oh, no. I ain't putting up, but right up here, in this very place right here is where she sat behind that desk and talked about me in a derogatory manner. Like she held a light or she knew anything about what she was talking about. And this is what news people do. Everybody that's been exonerated, proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that they was innocent of the crime brought against them, they came through the news. Police fed them to the news, and the news sunk them, only to find out. Here we are. So, I want you to see, this is one of the culprits in here, this place right here, where I have history in this building, right here. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, because I'm coming after Master Joseph McGuire. I'm spotlight him. I'm gonna make him famous. I'm gonna make a Ku Klux Klan that's hiding in the systemic racism in Mobile. I'm gonna make him famous. Dotting the I's, crossing the T's. I'm gonna make him famous. At the smallest of the situation, it was petty, and Mobile allowed that. I should have been honored and celebrated for telling about the theft of the organ. But what he did, he wanted the glory of solving the case, so he gave me a heinous case, because he know y'all are stupid and silly, and all they got to do is say something and you were gonna grab it and run with it, and you did. But we ain't got it like that. Now, we supposed to be bride of Christ, but I know how fake church folk is. I know how backstabbing black folks is. So we ain't got it like that. So I'm gonna deal with this, I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to do you better than they did you. Because they left you hanging. I'm coming to the turf. I'm pointing them out. I'm calling them out. They can come out. You don't think they know I'm out here? They know I'm out here. But they ain't going to come out here for nothing. Because they don't want you to know the truth. That's right. But it's going down. I'm going as far as I need to go to uncover this wrong. And I'm gonna bring Paul Birch out. He ain't gonna hide covering like he's the one. Because when you look at the case, Joe McGuire's name is not on it. It's Paul Birch, who was not involved at all. And so who drove him to the television station? There's something you can't do when you're intellectually disabled. He could talk to the news person. He could talk to the news lady. And he can't say, I mean, come on, people. Come on, people. And so here we are. I'm going to uncover all of it. Whoever, if I got to interview Baptiste, I will. If I got to interview Cochran, I will. If I got to interview Stimpson, I will. But this injustice against me is not going to go hidden. It's owned. So help me God. As they said in the hood, on my mama, it's on. This ain't going down like this. No, not my name. I'm Bishop Allen. I'm Apostle Frederick Bernard Allen. People stand up when I walk in the room till I tell them to sit down. Till I'm finished praying or doing whatever I need to do. Thank God that I come from Mobile down the bay to be celebrated and known around the world. And my name ain't gonna be handled like this. But I know you can mention the charge and watch God do the rest. But what you did, you were part of the evil, and the police got you in his pocket because you were supposed to come to me. You were supposed to run me down and ask me, da-da-da-da-da. But you know what? They didn't want that because they understand that I'm going to say something clever enough to make a light come on in your head. And they didn't want that. So they had to show their prejudiceness and their biasness. And they did. And I'm pointing it out to you. All right? Here we go. This is it. 555 Broadcast Drive, Mobile, Alabama. This powerful station. They got a lot of insurance. And I'm going to find out. I need some of that insurance money. That's right. I'm going to find the CEO of this place. I'm going to let Mobile know. I'm going to let the world know. Oh, no. This didn't have to be. I didn't have to be out here doing this. I was minding my own business, singing and preaching and carrying the word, playing the piano, playing the organ, and minding my business. I didn't ask Joseph Giles to go steal an organ with me in the car. I didn't know it was a theft. But in that he did it, baby, it's on. All right, stay tuned. Facebook, YouTube, click and share. Click and share. All right, I love you.